Local. Perfect.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can make it happen.
With deep gorges, hidden pools, and some of the most lush scenes you could dream of, canyoning in Dominica is not to be missed.
It's rum punch time. Yeah.
The bush rum is made with the local cask rum, infused with different herbs. The rum punch has a fruit base. So you use a fruit juice, any local fruit available.
I'm gonna have a drink right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Goes down smooth.
Come to it, and it's ready.
Take a shot. All right, cheers. Number 6.
The hike to Boiling Lake.
6 to 7 hours hiking to the Boiling Lake. Okay? By the way, guys, what time is it there?
Hiking time.
Let's get physical. Gotta be on like on. Moving and grooving.
So we're hiking up what we call the battlefield right now. Pretty vertical, pretty incredible views.
And I have my power booster here. Sugarcane.
All right, we made it to the end of our Boiling Lake hike, and at 212 degrees, this lake is literally boiling.
Tarzan in the jungle.
And a little side note,
Hold.
go slow if you plan on emulating Tarzan.
Hold. No. What are you doing? You're wrecking your head.
Vines take no prisoners. Dominica is a nature lover's paradise. With dramatic cliffs and untouched beaches,
This is definitely the island of hiking trails, some of the best you will find in the world. I promise you.
Dominica does not disappoint.
Well, after a pretty brilliant hike, had to make our way over some boulders. Made it. Victoria Falls.
With 2/3 of the island covered by rainforests and 365 rivers, how insane is the color of this water? Dominica has no lack of waterfalls. Tall ones, mystical ones, small ones, double ones, and even a waterfall that breaks straight into the sea. And the best part is, you'll have them all to yourself.
Bones of my bones,
Bones of my bones,
heart of my heart.
heart of my heart.
We are friends.
We are friends.
Without a doubt, the Dominicans are some of the nicest people you're ever gonna meet.
We are friends face to face,
Face to face.
not on Facebook.
Not on Facebook.
Dominican
Dominican.
smile.
The hot springs.
Dominica has the highest concentration of dormant volcanoes in the world, and with that comes literally an endless supply of hot springs.
So it's good stuff for the skin. So in other words, if you have any things like pimples, buttons on your skin, it is cleanse it for you. All right? So it's very vital stuff.
The most epic adventure of them all is
Swimming with the whale.
But it's an underwater microphone. It's used for tracking the wheels, and what we listen to is for clicking. So with these clicks, we can tell, we can get a general idea of how far these animals are, the amount in the area.
The moment of truth.
Come on!
nothing can prepare you for the moment you come face to face with these beautiful creatures. Dominica is the only country in the world where sperm whales live year-round. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that's just 8 of the reasons why we love Dominica.
Okay, boom, we call it Dominica.
Yes, the nature isle of the Caribbean.
It's rum punch time.
Oh, we call it Dominica.
It is spelled D-O-M-I-N-I-C-A. It is not Dominican Republic. It is pronounced Dominica and is situated between Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean.
When I think of Dominica, it's all natural. And you can get you could just go to the tree right now and pick a pawpaw and you just eat. You just go to the garden, get a cane and you make a juice. So it's just lovely. It's just nature. You know, you could get everything from Dominica.
We are Dominica.
call it Dominica, the nature eye.
Deep dive.
Yeah, we love Dominica, and I hope you love it too as well. You don't know.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica.
Call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica, the nature island.
Nature, you're one with nature. If you want to be in harmony and one with nature, come to Dominica.
Welcome to DominicaFestivals.com. You can find information on Mas Dominique, Jazz and Creole, Dominica's legendary World Creole Music Festival, and so much more. The upgraded website is your one-stop shop for almost everything related to these signature events, artist bookings, ticket purchases, even makeup artists. Navigating the website is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit the World Creole Music Festival page and relive the festivals of the past or view this year's hottest lineup. You can also easily purchase your tickets, but hurry before it's too late. And of course, book your accommodation right here. Visit DominicaFestivals.com, where Dominica's festivals definitely come alive.
Could you get used to living in Dominica, Katie?
I think I can do it. I think I can stay here for a while.
What are you drinking?
Kabuli,
National beer.
the local. Perfect.
2, 3.
With deep gorges, hidden pools, and some of the most lush scenes you could dream of, canyoning in Dominica is not to be missed.
It's rum punch time.
Yeah. The bush rum is made with the local cast rum, infused with different herbs. The rum punch has a fruit base. So you use a fruit juice, any local fruit available.
I'm gonna have a drink right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Goes down smooth.
Come to it, and it's ready.
Take a shot. All right, cheers. Number 6.
The hike to Boiling Lake.
6 to 7 hours hiking to the Boiling Lake. Okay? By the way, guys, what time is it there?
Hiking time.
Let's get physical. Gotta be on like on. Moving and grooving.
So we're hiking up what we call the battlefield right now. Pretty vertical, pretty incredible views.
And I have my power booster here, sugarcane.
All right, we made it to the end of our Boiling Lake hike, and at 212 degrees, this lake is literally boiling.
Tarzan in the jungle.
And a little side note,
Hold.
go slow if you plan on emulating Tarzan.
Hold. No, what are you doing? You're wrecking your head.
Vines take no prisoners. Dominica is a nature lover's paradise. With dramatic cliffs and untouched beaches,
This is definitely the island of hiking trails, some of the best you will find in the world. I promise you.
Dominica does not disappoint.
Well, after a pretty brilliant hike, had to make our way over some boulders. Made it. Victoria Falls.
With 2/3 of the island covered by rainforests and 365 rivers, how insane is the color of this water? Dominica has no lack of waterfalls. Tall ones, mystical ones, small ones, double ones, and even a waterfall that breaks straight into the sea. And the best part is, you'll have them all to yourself.
Bones of my bones,
Bones of my bones,
heart of my heart.
heart of my heart.
We are friends.
We are friends.
Without a doubt, the Dominicans are some of the nicest people you're ever going to meet.
We are friends face to face.
Face to face.
Not on Facebook.
Not on Facebook.
Dominican smile.
The hot springs.
Dominica has the highest concentration of dormant volcanoes in the world, and with that comes literally an endless supply of hot springs.
So it's good stuff for the skin. So in other words, if you have any things like pimples, buttons on your skin, it is cleanse it for you. All right? So it's very vital stuff.
The most epic adventure of them all is
swimming with the whale. But it's an underwater microphone. It's used for tracking the whales, and what we listen to is for clicking. So with these clicks, we can tell, we can get a general idea of how far these animals are, the amount in the area.
The moment of truth.
Come on!
nothing can prepare you for the moment you come face to face with these beautiful creatures. Dominica is the only country in the world where sperm whales live year-round. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that's just 8 of the reasons why we love Dominica.
Welcome to DominicaFestivals.com. You can find information on Mas Dominique, Jazz and Creole, Dominica's legendary World Creole Music Festival, and so much more. The upgraded website is your one-stop shop for almost everything related to these signature events, artist bookings, ticket purchases, even makeup artists. Navigating the website is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit the World Creole Music Festival page and relive the festivals of the past or view this year's hottest lineup. You can also easily purchase your tickets, but hurry before it's too late. And of course, book your accommodation right here. Visit DominicaFestivals.com, where Dominica's festivals definitely come alive. Welcome to DominicaFestivals.com. You can find information on Mas Dominique, Jazz and Creole, Dominica's legendary World Creole Music Festival, and so much more. The upgraded website is your one-stop shop for almost everything related to these signature events, artist bookings, ticket purchases, even makeup artists. Navigating the website is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit the World Creole Music Festival page and relive the festivals of the past or view this year's hottest lineup. You can also easily purchase your tickets, but hurry before it's too late. And of course, book your accommodation right here. Visit DominicaFestivals.com, where Dominica's festivals definitely come alive.
Okay, boom, we call it Dominica.
Yes, the nature isle of the Caribbean.
It's rum punch time.
Oh, we call it Dominica.
It is spelled Dominica. It is not Dominican Republic. It is pronounced Dominica and is situated between Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean.
Good morning and a very pleasant good morning to every one of you here, and we thank you for joining us at our press conference today. Our press conference will be twofold this morning. We will be doing the TV Lash Creole Tout Bite Dominique launch first, and then we will continue with our regularly scheduled Wednesday press conference. At this point in time, we would like to invite Father Eustace Thomas to give the opening prayer.
Thanks for inviting me to share your communal joy. I cannot stay afterwards because of previous commitments. I was just told that my prayer was too long, but I won't shorten it because of the delay. I consider this as a prayerful statement. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, Amen. My dear people, since we were tested by Tropical Storm Maria and the COVID virus, we were in some way deflated. But our resilience brought us hope. For this reason, I congratulate the Ministry of Trade, Commerce, Entrepreneurship, Innovation, Business and Export Development, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture and National Food Security, and the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Community Development, as well as a number of strategic public and private sector partners as present T Village Coyol Tout Bitin Dominique, to fill the void realized with the absence of the annual flow-branded event Creole in the park. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank you for those whose insight has brought us here today as we launch T Village Coyol Tout Bitin Dominique, which seeks to complement the flagship World Creole Music Festival as it reverts to the original vision of a daytime event that showcases exclusively local talent and performances, everything that makes us uniquely Dominican. O God of peace, in these stressful and challenging times, we need legitimate entertainment to create a lively venue for showcasing our cultural traditions, art, fashion, dance, music, food and beverages, products, and agriculture. While we do not want to dwell in the past, we regret that on too many occasions, some unpatriotic citizens have refused to showcase the progress of our country despite national disaster. Natural disaster, the poor publicity given to our country, mendacious statements, abuse of and a manipulation of the social media, incitement to hostility and violence, and the reluctance to seek and accept reconciliation. So as you enjoy the media launch of this year, this first ever T Village Coyol Tout Bitin Dominique, we ask you, Father, that through your Son and the power of your Holy Spirit, you bless, protect, and assist our government, Discover Dominique Authority, and all those commissioned to organize this unique celebration. Teach us, Father, to replace negativity with positivity, division with unity, depression with cheerfulness, and vulnerability with resilience, thus developing an attitude of gratitude so that we may proudly proclaim individually and collectively what our nation means to us. So we thank you for all those involved in making this celebration a reality, and we ask you to lead our artists and musicians to produce music and lyrics which will bring joy, respect, and hope to all people. May this be an opportunity for visitors and residents to immerse themselves in a variety of elements of Dominica's culture and a time to concentrate on this year's independence theme, One Dominica, One Vision, One People. All of this we ask through Christ, your Son, our Lord. Amen. Papa bon Dieu, jodia nous ka présenter officiellement T Village Coyol Tout Bitin Dominique. Protégez-nous et faites-nous comprendre l'importance de célébration ça parce que nous qui injouis nous pendant nous qui réfléchissons à ces 6 jours d'indépendance, nous, Wadi, yon Dominique, yon peuple, yon vision. Nous commandons tout ça par Jésus-Christ, notre Seigneur. Amen.
You may be seated. Thank you so much, Father Thomas, for that prayerful start to our press conference. We would like to acknowledge the presence of all the honorable ministers who are here with us today, the permanent secretaries, representatives from the different organizations, Discover Dominica Authority, and the media. We thank you for joining us at this important press conference. At this point, we would like to welcome Ms. Petra Grell Shillingford of Communications Officer at the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture and National Food Security, to give us an overview of Tea Village Creole, which will provide an opportunity for visitors to come to Dominica earlier and enjoy more of our the rich cultural experience that Dominica has to offer. Mrs. Shillingford, welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the invited guests. Good morning to the media. Good morning to the listeners at home via the radio stations. And, of course, those overseas nationals who cannot wait to visit Dominica next month. We're on the cusp of a beautiful and our tradition. It's beautiful, it's spectacular, it's vibrant. And I know that you all cannot wait for that. As Daphne said, I am Petra Grace Shillingford, the Communications Officer with the Ministry of the Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture and National Food Security. And as you know, we are responsible for providing safe, affordable, nutritious, and of course, delicious cuisine. So we have been charged with that responsibility. When you are in Dominica over the next month, anything that you get, just remember, we have been working behind the scenes to ensure that that is done for you in a beautiful space. When it comes to the Tea Village Creole, we are very happy to partner with the other ministries, our fellow ministries, because we understand that cuisine goes with culture, cuisine goes with arts and entertainment. You don't want people not being able to satisfy their needs while they're enjoying a traditional bele, quadrille, etc., etc. So the Tea Village Creole is really to replace this space. As you know, traditionally Creole in the park has been a staple on island and has been a staple. Visitors normally book their time so that they can ensure that they are the Creole in the park and then go seamlessly into Independence. So this is what it was created for, to fill that gap and to give visitors something sort of like a mini Dominica all in one. You know, the Botanic Gardens is historical for that. If you come to Dominica and you don't visit the Botanic Gardens, you haven't been to Dominica as yet. So therefore, we have really encapsulated everything into one space. We're going to have cuisine, we're going to have arts and entertainment, culture, and of course the ministry, which I represent, will be putting on a display of traditional foods or resilient foods from the farm to the table. So this is what you can expect. When we break it down for you now, we're looking at cuisine. We have felt that over the years, the various village festivals, we have seen that maybe waning a bit and people have been asking for it, and therefore we are trying to capture that activity every day for the 4 days that the activity will be there. So one day you will have small ruminants, agricultural term, but basically it's rabbits, it's goats, and you know Rabbit Festival in Cochrane, you can just think of that and imagine that at the park. One day, if you're going to Konekonla Fish Festival, this will be at the park. Another day, we will have our local TTW Fest that just came, that what was very successful, I might add. We're keeping our fingers crossed that the volumes of TTW require, but we have been assured that that has been reserved for us. So you know TTW Fest, those of you who participated last weekend, you can expect something similar to that. So the various festivals will be replicated on a smaller scale, but a grander scale when it comes to the food choices. We also look at our resilient crops. Agriculture, that is something that we have to do pre-Maria, but even more so post-Maria. So we're looking at cassava, and we have chosen cassava as the resilient crop because cassava is very, very flexible. You can do a number of dishes with it. So we're looking at finger foods, we're looking at our wraps, and you'll get some more information on that. Our wraps, our traditional cassava breads, and of course, which you may not have heard, there's a cassava booster, there's cassava cakes, etc. So we want to just emphasize that a number of ladies are involved in that on a smaller scale, and they haven't been showcased as we would like, because I mean, everybody knows I'm a foodie, and I can tell you, you can really look out for that. We also are looking at our local bush rums and punches. So this is something you're going to, Honorable Douglas has endorsed it, and you're going to have an experience. You know when you come, you sip a nice bush rum, you relax after 4 in the afternoon, just the little 4 hours before you go home to the children or you go back to where you're residing. So this is what we want to offer to you. Our punches, we're going to be there, and we want to really bring back, which I forgot, all our meats are 100% local. They're from the National Abattoir or from our butchers, And we have young ladies who are actually, we were not even aware on that scale, but they look at making their own beef burgers from locally ground beef and their breads and all vegetables. So don't worry about what you advertising these days about tacos and all those things. We have it 100% authentic, and we have it Dominica. Okay, so we want to just tell you, when you come to the park, it's going to be an experience. Agriculture, no, I saved the best for last, I'm sorry. But agriculture will be showcasing another crop, which is the cocoa crop. We're looking at the cocoa as a plant, so how you get it in the seeded form. We're taking it through the entire value chain. We're even looking at beauty and oils and different fragrances. So you will get that experience when you walk through our cocoa house, when you see our officers, they're engaging you. If you've come down to Dominica for vacation and you want to get involved in some land you have in agriculture, we will have persons there to advise you on the next step, the way forward, your concessions, etc. So you need to walk to at T Village, you need to come prepared. There's also the cultural aspect. So we'll have some culture in terms of how you get your head tied, if you want to learn that there, your drumming, if you want to get involved in drumming. You know, maybe some of you may want to just come and take a hiatus in Dominica. People work from home now. So we'll show you all these things that you maybe have been missing from your nature isle, because we are enjoying it and we are fascinated. So we want the diaspora also to understand and appreciate it. So in a nutshell, I have only 5 minutes. I maybe have gone over the time. So I just want to say that we are working hard behind the scenes. But we want you to come to the park relaxed, full of money, yes, full of time for us, and you are invited every day. So you're not going to say, oh, I came yesterday and this is one of my experience, I'm not going. Every day will be something new and unique. We're not going to let everything out, but I can assure you, you need to book 4 days. So those of you at home, you book your lunch hour with us, because there's also traditional arts. We have the stage field of local artists. We have persons who are just have contemporary music. We have jazz music. We have everything mixed up in one in terms of our culture. So it's going to be our traditional kadas, etc. But it's going to be infused, a real kind of nice park vibes, T Village Dominique. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Petra. And just to remind listeners that the T Village Creole Tout Bite Dominique begins on October 24th and runs through the 27th. At this time, we would like to invite a few of the participants in T Village Creole Tout Bite Dominique to come and give us just a sample of what we can expect from them at T Village Creole. So first, we'll call on Mr. Glenn Cyril, the cassava man, to make his presentation, followed by Mrs. Pamela Geist of Bagatelle Pork Group. So first, Mr. Cyril.
Good morning, everyone. Special good morning to our ministers present and the PSCs that are here with us. To all our visitors, all our friends, those watching on Facebook and all the other social medias, and all the other mediums that are there present today, I feel very special to welcome you guys to such a wonderful event, of which the cassava man will be displaying most of his, well, all of his delicacies for you to enjoy. We're going to have a wide variety of different flavors of cassava bread. All of those we get locally, and we produce them locally. We'll also introduce some of our cassava wraps and our cassava pizza. We also like to introduce something very special, and you only can get it at the T Village Creole, to everything Dominica. So I trust me, I really boost up about it. I prepared a lot of cassava. I have a lot of cassava that will be available on the 4 days. So I urge you all to come out, enjoy, and eat everything local, dance everything local, show everything local, patronize the other small businesses and them that are going to be there, that are going to showcase what they really do, what they love to do, what they like to do, and how we like to showcase our own country and our Dominica. We love Dominica, and we just want you to be part of it and enjoy it like we enjoying it. So when you come to the park, you'll be feeling like a Dominican, even if you are not a Dominican. That's what I would want you to have when you come to the park. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody, honorable ministers of government, media personnel, invited guests, the listening public out there. I am sure that you will agree with me that wherever the Dominican cuisine is being showcased, pork has to be on the menu. I know you are going to agree with me. Pork must be present. Representing the community of Bagatelle, the home of the Pork Festival since 2008, when Dominica first celebrated its reunion year, I want to assure the Dominican public and all those who will be visiting from the diaspora that rest assured, pork in all styles and fashion will be present at Tea Village Creole at the Botanic Gardens come October 24th. The vendors are getting ready to satisfy your taste buds and to help you enjoy a great experience in Dominica. What is a vacation in Dominica, or even a fete, or a party, without a stewed pork or a smoked pork broth, and of course, even our favorite DPJ, Domboe Pois Angel. Look out for the pork. We will be there in our full glamour, and of course, we intend to make sure that you have a great time at Tea Village Creole come October 24th. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Gist and Mr. Cyril. I am sure by now we are all looking, we can't wait for October 24th to come to the park and sample all the cassava and pork delicacies that you would have prepared for us. At this point, we would like to invite a very special partner to come and address us. We invite Ms. Fedina Frampton, Senior Marketing and Communication Lead at Flow Dominica, to deliver a few brief remarks.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fedina Frampton, and I represent Dominica's preferred telecommunications provider, Flow Dominica. It is my absolute pleasure to be here, and my purpose is to endorse the Tea Village Creole Toute Bite Dominique, taking place the final week in October, leading up to the World Creole Music Festival. Under normal circumstances, we would probably be at the Flow Conference Room, launching Flow Creole in the park. But of course, due to circumstances beyond our control, very much beyond our control, as a matter of fact, we are unable to host the traditional Flow Creole in the park this year. But I must stand here this morning and commend highly the government and the ministries who are combining efforts to host this event. Mr. Ian Douglas, who is sitting at the head table, I can tell you, was a passionate supporter of Flow Creole in the park. And any function that we would invite him to, he would be here to give us support. And so, Mr. Douglas, Flow is here today to give you the same support that you've provided to us in the past, not only for Creole in the park, but for carnival activities as well. Minister for Tourism, you know, we had an initial meeting, myself and her permanent secretary, and it was a good meeting. You know, we spoke, we discussed, we probably agreed and disagreed a bit, you know, but we really, three powerful ladies just sitting here having a good conversation, and indeed it was. And I'm just happy here today to represent Flow, to say that in spite of us not being able to do what we normally do, we want to give a cash endorsement or investment into this activity taking place, because we are, preparing Creole in the Park or producing Creole in the Park is like a walk in the park for us. It's something that we've done for quite a number of years, so we know how to do it. So we've also said to the ministries that if you need any support, any expertise from us, we will be happy to provide it. In addition to that, we will be happy to provide your telecommunications requirements for T Village Creole. And any other support that Flow Dominica can provide, we are willing and happy to provide. The people are hands-on, they WhatsApp, they call, whatever the case might be, and I like that. I like that, you can probably just drop somebody a WhatsApp message, and they respond in quick time, you drop an email, and we're rolling. That is how this is going to succeed. And I really want to wish everybody involved all the best with this coming event. Obviously, I came here and I walked with my branded shirt. You know we do. So I just want to use the opportunity here to let you know that we do have a 50% discount on anyone signing up for broadband services from now until the end of the month, okay? We also have our triple data, which is on now for our prepaid customers. So those of you who activate our always on, always connected prepaid combo plans, we are giving you triple data on the 3, 7, and 30-day combo plans. Again, I wish you success with this event, and we're committing our full support to make this happen. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day from Flow Dominica.
Thank you so much, Flo Dominica, for your continued support for national events. At this point, we would like to invite one of the champions of TV Lash Creole, Tudbite Dominic, Honorable Ian Douglas, Minister for Trade, Commerce, Entrepreneurship, Innovation, Business and Export Development, to address us.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. One correction. The champion of the TV Lash Creole is my colleague, Honorable Dennis Charles. Yeah, she's the brains behind the operation, and she directs. So when she tells the Minister of Trade he has to speak, he has to speak. So I'm very happy to be here. Like Fodina told you, I've been an enthusiast of the activity from the beginning. Fodina, I remember when we started, I think the first press conference was in Kinfield in yours complex down there, with yourself and Jeffrey, and I always thought, yeah, James, Dominic, the entire team, and I always thought that was a great event, and that's why I always, put my endorsement behind it, and even now that it's been taken up by a collaboration of ministries that I will mention as I speak. We are fully on board, and we want to endorse it from the Ministry of Trade's point of view. And I want to, at this point, recognize my colleagues. First of all, like I said, the champion of this event, TV Lash Creole, the Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiatives. Honorable Gregory Revere, the Minister of State in the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture, and Food Security. Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism. The Honorable Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly, Deputy Speaker Philip Roll, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Dr. Kira Paul, PS Lisa Valmont, and also our friends and partners who are collaborating with us, of course, like our friends from Flow, represented here by Ms. Fodina Frampton, and all of the other persons who are here with us collaborating on this great event, all of the other artists and all of the other persons, not only here, but within the sound of my voice. Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, fans and friends of those who are here and also those who are listening and making preparations to join us on these spectacular 4 days, Monday 24th to Thursday 27th October 2022, at the Botanic Gardens for what is shaping up to be a most spectacular event. TV Lash Creole is a collaboration of the Government of Dominica and the Ministries of Culture, Trade, Agriculture, and Tourism. But it has its origins in the ever-popular Independence Creole in the Park daytime event. And then, of course, recently, the Creole Rendezvous, as it was most recently called, before the hiatus brought about as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. But thank God, we are back. And we are back with a bang, as I can see here today. I can feel the energy in the room, and I know that there will be a buzz around Roseau and the rest of the country after this press launch. And this time, we come in with a new, upgraded, and exciting twist to this daytime activity. So on Monday, we have in Culture Nou, Bien du Bout. And on Tuesday, we have our fashion and our arts, because we have fashionists in Dominica, and we want to display them for the rest of the world. And as the representative from the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy told you, we'll have all of the cuisine, all of the exciting cuisine that will be on offer for all of the days, really, for the 4 days. And so the Wednesday, we will brand the Wednesday as the youth in Creole, getting our youth more enthusiastic, and I will speak more about that later on in my presentation. And of course, Thursday, we'll be introducing Mass Dominic through the Mass Carnival Meets Creole expose. So you cannot miss the 4 days. If you come on the Monday and you don't come on the Tuesday, you will be missing out. If you come on the Wednesday and you don't come on the Thursday, you have missed half of your life through the event. So you have to be there for all 4 days. And you know, of course, 50% of production throughout that week, you know, Dominicans, we go crazy as long as the bell is rung for Creole in the Park and for that event and for the others to follow. And I am told that there are so many fringe events throughout that week building up to the crescendo, which is our World Creole Music Festival. So the entire month, to me, as far as I'm concerned, is the World Creole Music Festival. So we want to take the opportunity to place emphasis, though, through that event, on taking our local production to the next level. So when you get to the park in the gardens this year, we will use the opportunity to make a case for Dominican entrepreneurs. We'll be highlighting our vibrant small, medium, and micro enterprise subsector in Dominica. All our locally manufactured products will be on display. So don't come looking for popcorn and cotton candy and stuff. Come for your tablet and your coconut cheese and your coconut oil, and that is what we'll be dealing with on those days. And I believe in Dominica we have what it takes to compete, not only on the national level with all of the imported stuff that comes in, but also we have all of the locally produced products in Dominica to live healthy lives, most importantly. Our ancestors and our forefathers have endowed us with all that we need to live long and stay young. And I believe we'll be branding the event also, Eat Well, Live Long. Our herbs and our medicines, our simecotwa and our basilic and our castor oil and you name it, our fresh fruits and our vegetables, our teas and our spices and juices, our greens and our beans, our ground provision and our fresh meats, even our wild meats that we will have. And we have all of that in such abundance. So we have the opportunity to share these rich foods with the rest of the world. Also to our Buy Dominica campaign, which we will be launching at our Tea Village Creole, will provide the opportunity and avenue for us to build market confidence once again. Let's get Dominica back on the regional markets, to re-energize the Dominica brand and to raise awareness, both here and abroad, that we can influence consumers' desire for Dominican fresh produce and value-added products. We are the food basket of the sub-region. And the new mantra, like I said, is Eat Well, Live Young. We'll further highlight our attributes of our fresh water, our fertile soil, along with our natural planting methods as the preferred way of production, which results in our great tasting, fresh produce, and innovative value-added products, which are high quality, tasty, nutritious, and full of vitality. We have what it takes to compete on the regional and international stage. We have the music, we have the dance, we have the fashion. We gave the Francophone world Cadas from Dominica. That's why it was created by Gordon Henderson and Jeff Joe and Ophelia and all of these people. Our fashion, our cuisine, our art, not only to draw visitors to our shores into our hotels and our guest houses, but to offer the regional and international community a more healthy, wholesome, nutritious, delicious option in their daily culinary choices. We are the Creole capital of the Caribbean. We have embraced our colorful Creole culture and heritage for generations. And it is this Creole culture, history, and heritage which makes us unique, not only in the Caribbean, but in the world. Our dance, I must commend, and while I'm on that, I want to really single out and commend our new wave of young artists, musicians, and performers who are integrating and displaying their talents through the playing of the traditional instruments and the doing of those dances. I really want to. I mean, I was at the Windsor Park forecourt on Saturday night when, what is their name? The young bands that sing in, Signal Band, thank you very much. When Signal Band came out and they took the traditional, the gouache, and the boom boom and the thing and really and the accordion. I mean, that was just spectacular to see young people. And then they were collaborated with on stage by two of our elder mouth organ musicians. That was spectacular. And I thought that that was the highlight of the event, only to be lifted to a different level by the ever popular Triple K band, which came out and did the flirtation. I mean, that was just excellent. That is really what our culture and our heritage is all about. So I'm excited about TV Village Creole to really package all of this and to give it to our Dominicans and the rest of the world, our visitors who will come here. And I must commend those persons, the young people in particular, who are wearing our traditional madras. You know, I see variations, but our traditional madras, our wob duet, our jip, and this year, our Madam Wob duet and our Miss Wob is back, and I'm very excited about that, our Tet Kase. And those also who bring a new and exciting variation to this tradition. You see the young ladies doing all kind of fashion with the madras and the, you know, that is just, I mean, that's just exciting. There's no other time of year that is so excited and exhilarated as the month of October. Nobody can celebrate independence and culture the way Dominica has done it. And while I'm at it, I heard that other countries, other sister neighboring countries are thinking about that. Don't try that. We are experts in it. Don't try that. I mean, leave that alone. You know, you're doing other things and we are happy for you, but leave that to us. We are the experts when it comes to cultural exposition. And, you know, because we bring a new, exciting vibration, you know, to the culture. And that's what makes it so exciting for our young people and our youth. You know, while adhering to the time-honored traditions passed down by our ancestors, because they still use the accordion, the gouache, like I say, they still keep the fundamentals of the wob duet and the other wear and other things that we use on and around our festive Creole festivity. So TV Village Creole, tout bite Dominicain or Dominic, will bring our traditions to you at the Botanic Gardens on the 24th and the 27th of October 2022. All our bushrams, our meats, our parfumé, viande parfumé, all the wild meats, the agouti and the manikou, and, you know, all of our other delicacies, like I said, our tablet and our coconut cheese, our tambourine balls and our strawberry on the sticks, you know, all of those things will be on show. You know, our kalalu soup, our titiwi akra, all of those things will be on display. And we'll have a kids' corner, you know, because you have to bring the kids and you have to inculcate them into the culture, like I said, in a new and exciting way. So we'll have a kids' corner where you can, you know, it's a family affair. Bring your basket, bring your blanket, so you can sit on the lawn and you can enjoy the atmosphere. You can soak in all of the Creole atmosphere that will be on display. And I'm very excited. I could stay here all day talking to you about TV Village Creole. It's a fabulous idea. Everything local will be on display and take center stage. We don't want don't come there vending no cotton candy and lollipop and no mince. We have time for that. That is not a time for that there right now. We've been local, right? Everything will be on stage and will be showcased. From the songs that our bands must play, they must go and learn the Jeff Joes and the Chubby and the Midnight Groovers and the Black Affairs. Learn all of the music that came in the past and made us great. And we will come and we will do a historical, analogical expose through music. And we will come all the way up until we get to WCK. And in WCK have given us, some of them have become cultural items right now, anthems, right now. All the way up, Swinging Stars and Tasha P, and all of the great music that we have. And we will come all the way up till we get to the Triple Ks and the signal bands, and do a real cultural, historical perspective of Dominica's history and culture. All of our performers, our artists, to the culinary and local cuisine, our crab, our kalalo, our titiwi, our maniku, our agouti, like other speakers before me have said, our smoked pork from Bagatelle, our rabbit from Cochrane up there, all of that will be on show. Our smoked fish, everything. Tout bite Dominique la pour nous goûter. Everything will be there. C'est ça même? Right, c'est ça même. So get ready. Get ready for the experience that is Creole Festival in its packaged form. That is what we'll be giving you. Tout bite Dominique. That is what will be on show on those days. I'm so excited, I'm happy, and I'm sure that I speak for the rest of my colleagues, both those who are here and the rest of the cabinet, including the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister has taken a special interest in that. If you heard him at cabinet yesterday giving us advice as to what should be and how we should package it. And the Prime Minister, though he's at that level, I find him always to be so creative and so ingenious, in his advice to us. And he doesn't want anything that is not local there. He reminds me very much of Edward Oliver Leblanc, the father of the nation, who actually started that cultural and historical renaissance in Dominica. And we are continuing the great tradition in the young ministers that are playing their role today. And all of the other Dominican collaborators who are putting on this great show for the rest of the world. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. And I know that we're going to have a good time in T-Village Creole because tout bite qui fait à Dominique. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ian Douglas. I am sure right now we are all energized and looking forward to what will be on showcase for us at T-Village Creole, Tout bite Dominique. And we would like to say a very special thank you to your colleague members, or champions of T-Village Creole, Tout bite Dominique. We thank you and we appreciate you. We thank you for joining us for this part of our press conference. We'll just have a short break while we turn over and provide updates on the World Creole Music Festival. Thank you very much.
Reunite at Dominica's World Creole Music Festival, October 28th to 30, 2022, at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium in Roseau, Dominica. Night 1, Friday, October 28th, will include Shensia, Kess, First Serenade, Cadillac and Veggie, Sizzla, TK International, Carlin XB. On night 2, Saturday, October 29th, Burna Boy, Jocelyn Bereau, Dexter Daps, Omale, Asa Bantan, Ecstasy, Colton T, Original WCK. Bringing down the curtains on Sunday, 30th October. Patrice Roberts, Midnight Groovers, Shia Lucky, M4C, Signal Band, Christopher Martin, Admiralty, Rio. Visit DominicaFestivals.com for more information. The World Creole Music Festival. 3 nights of pulsating rhythms is on.
Welcome to DominicaFestivals.com. You can find information on Mas Dominique, Jazz and Creole, Dominica's legendary World Creole Music Festival, and so much more. The upgraded website is your one-stop shop for almost everything related to these signature events, artist bookings, ticket purchases, even makeup artists. Navigating the website is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit the World Creole Music Festival page and relive the festivals of the past or view this year's hottest lineup. You can also easily purchase your tickets, but hurry before it's too late. And of course, book your accommodation right here. Visit DominicaFestivals.com where Dominica's festivals definitely come alive.
Are you ready? The most engaging festival is back. Dominica's World Creole Music Festival, October 28 to 30. Come and engage in 3 nights of pulsating rhythms. Meet up in the Creole Village or at the VVIP Experience. Enjoy 10 genres of Creole music from 15 artists. It's all happening in Dominica, October 28 to 30, 2022. Save those dates. Come join us in Dominica. The World Creole Music Festival is on. Reunite at Dominica's World Creole Music Festival, October 28 to 30, 2022 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium in Roseau, Dominica. Night 1, Friday, October 28 will include Shensia, Kess, First Serenade, Cadillac and Veggie, Sizzla, TK International, Carlin XB. On night 2, Saturday, October 29, Burna Boy, Jocelyn Beru, Dexter Daps, Omale, Asa Van Dan, Ecstasy, Colton T, Original WCK. Bringing down the curtains on Sunday, 30th October. Patrice Roberts, Midnight Groovers, Shia Lucky, M4C, Signal Band, Christopher Martin, Admiral T, Rio. Visit DominicaFestivals.com for more information. The World Creole Music Festival. 3 nights of pulsating rhythms is on.
Welcome to DominicaFestivals.com. You can find information on Mas Dominique, Jazz and Creole, Dominica's legendary World Creole Music Festival, and so much more. The upgraded website is your one-stop shop for almost everything related to these signature events, artist bookings, ticket purchases, even makeup artists. Navigating the website is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit the World Creole Music Festival page and relive the festivals of the past or view this year's hottest lineup. You can also easily purchase your tickets, but hurry before it's too late. And of course, book your accommodation right here. Visit DominicaFestivals.com, where Dominica's festivals definitely come alive.
Good day, everyone. Thanks again for joining us at another update of the World Creole Music Festival, where we provide you with information on ticketing, accommodation, sponsors, and what you can expect at this year's World Creole Music Festival 22, celebrating 22 in 2022, and our theme, Reunite, for this year's World Creole Music Festival. We would like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Honorable Denise Charles, also the Minister for the Honorable Ian Douglas, the Minister for Trade, Commerce, Entrepreneurship, Innovation, Business and Export Development, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Lisa Valmore, our Destination Marketing Manager, Kimberly King, our Festival and Events Manager, Samantha Later, our Events Assistant, Kerwin John Baptist, media, and sponsors. We thank you for joining us at today's World Creole Music Festival update. At this point, we would like to invite our Destination Marketing Manager, Ms. Kimberly King, to provide an update on travel and accommodation for the World Creole Music Festival.
Thank you, Daphne. Good morning, everyone. All protocols already established. We continue to encourage festival attendees to utilize the concierge service for accommodation bookings and inquiries related to flight and ferry access. With this service, we have booked a minimum of 40 groups comprising double and single occupancy rooms. We've achieved a 60% booking rate. We've booked 78% of all properties stated in the Booking Dominica engine. Additionally, for Airbnb properties, there's approximately 27% availability for the key booking period of the 26th to the 31st of October 2022. The concierge service and Booking Dominica team has confirmed minimal availability in the Roseau Valley area, Copthall to be exact, greater availability in the Portsmouth area, That's approximately 39 rooms. And within this week, we have observed an increase again in inquiries as we head into the 1-month countdown of the festival. We are therefore asking persons to commit soon with the concierge service to ensure that you secure your rooms. Continue to connect with 1-767-275-7293 or 1-767-275-7298 via WhatsApp. daconcierge1@dominica.gov.dm or info@bookingdominica.com. From a marketing standpoint, we continue to build the excitement that leads up to the festival dates through the partnership of our local and regional media and, of course, our source market representatives. We expect to add more dynamic content that aligns with this year's theme of #Reunite. Moreover, we want to also encourage persons to come for the festival, but to stay a bit longer to experience what the Nature Island has to offer. For more information, be sure to continue to follow Dominica Festivals on Facebook and Instagram and secure your ticket via dominicafestivals.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that update, Kimberly. And I would now like to invite our Festivals and Events Manager, Samantha Later, to give an update on tickets and sponsors.
Good morning to everyone, and thank you for listening to our press conference, our usual updates. Welcome to our Ministers of Government, our Minister of Tourism and Minister of Trade, and of course to the Permanent Secretary, Ms. Lisa Valmont, who has continued to work with us very closely at the DFC and the DDA as we put on the World Creole Music Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on, the countdown is on. At this date next month, we will be enjoying Journée Creole and enjoying that first day of the World Creole Music Festival. Persons wouldn't have space to walk in Roseau because we know the ferry would be filled, the airlines would be filled, and people would be enjoying Destination Dominica already. We are pleased to announce that all our plans are in place and we are beginning to execute everything for the World Creole Music Festival. From all reports from our media and trade partners in the region, all eyes and ears are tuned in to Dominica for this independent season and, of course, for the World Creole Music Festival. We are happy to see the participation of the private sector in putting on all events for the season. Of course, the cultural events, the entertainment fetes, and the Tea Village Creole. We at the DFC continue to work and encourage all these events that are being promoted. The World Creole Music Festival is indeed an important brand for our festivities during this independent season. And as we continue to organize, we wish to inform the public, very importantly, that the season special, the season ticket specials are still on at $300. Only $300. And these are available at our box offices of Bullseye, Roseau, and Portsmouth, and of course at Deepex in Roseau. So you still have a very short time to get those season ticket specials at $300. That season ticket special will also be sold at our first duvet. Of course, Mr. John Baptist will give some more information on the first duvet being held this Friday. So we want persons to really understand the importance of getting those tickets early. You may never know, by Saturday or maybe even next week, they may not be available again. So we encourage you to go forth with that. Our nightly tickets are also being sold at $150 at the Bullseye and Deepex Color Lab in Roseau and Bullseye in Portsmouth also. So there's no excuse for you not to come to the festival. There's no excuse for you to say, I didn't get a ticket. Tickets are available and tickets are going very fast. We know that the VVIP and the PVIP are sold out, so we now have the opportunity to enjoy the experiences of the forecourt and the main stage activities. So buy your tickets now. As we move on, we know it is very important for us here at the DFC, for us at DDA, and of course, by extension, the Ministry of Tourism and the government, that our partners who come on board really celebrate with us. And of course, we have to extend thank you for new partners who have come on board since we spoke the last time. We have Petro Carib, we have Caribair, Express des Îles, Multinet Solutions Inc., Spectac TV and Trust will be doing our videography for us. And of course, we want to welcome in a special way Pirates Limited, who have been really a strong partner of the World Creole Music Festival for years. And we really have a very good relationship with Pirates. With the team at Pirates, we have to signal out Fred. Fred is like family now. So we really want to say thank you to Pirates for coming on board. And with us today, we actually have a representative from Pirates to give a few words on what they'll be partnering with us on and what we can expect from this company, Pirates Limited, as we present the World Creole Music Festival 2022. So I want to welcome Mr. Lester John Baptist to the podium.
Good morning to all. I would like to welcome in our midst the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Ms. Dennis Charles, and our Minister of Trade, Mr. Ian Douglas. Our media, our invited guests, our viewers on the various platforms. I am Lester John Baptist and I represent Pirates Limited, the distributors for the top brands and the best liquor on islands. Over the years, Pirates Limited has been a great sponsor and partner of World Creole Music Festival. And this 22nd edition of this year's World Creole Music Festival is no exception. As you know, Pirate Limited distributes a number of top brands, and we are highlighting Hennessy and Boulage Rum as our favorite drink this year. As we have done over the years, Pirate Limited is ready to supply our premium drinks to the vendors, and we have worked with over the years, and this year we look forward to working to the new ones and look forward to helping them to get ready to serve our patrons. To our patrons coming from overseas, we also tell them to stay safe. They don't have to worry about overweight luggages by bringing in drinks because Pirate is well stocked and we have all their drinks ready and waiting for them. So they don't have to think of that. And as you know, the importance of the festival for Dominica, the economic impact that on our citizens and our businesses, we really want to continue supporting this event as we know what it does for us. So I want to continue to ask our people to come and support and be part of this World Creole Music Festival. And we will be here to support you with all your needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Lester. Thank you very much. Another very strong partner with us for the World Creole Music Festival, and we have the party man himself, Mr. Elvis Clifton, representing Belfast Estate, representing Kubuli here with us. Elvis, we know you're going to give us a story. You're going to feel the party vibes from Kubuli. I already see that what Kubuli is going to be doing for this independent season is something really amazing. So I want to welcome Elvis to the podium to share with us what we can expect from Kubuli and Belfast Estate for World Creole Music Festival.
Good morning, everyone. I am not Elvis. I am Jasmine, Kubuli Sales and Marketing Manager. All right, so Elvis and I are here this morning. Protocol has been established. I want to extend a very good morning to everyone and those listening live. For the past 21 years, Kubuli Bay has faithfully sponsored the World Creole Music Festival. We stood with the festival through thick and thin, even post the devastation to our plant by Hurricane Maria. Thank you, DFC and the government, for this very valuable partnership. This year is no exception. Together with our distributor, Belfast Estate Limited, manufacturer of the popular BB, Soca, and Red Cap rums, we have gone to even greater lengths to identify with the festival by making a very significant change to our label. The label has been changed, and you could see it right here. The label has been changed to reflect the color, vibrance, and life of the festival. This may very well be the very first beverage company to have done this, and this speaks volumes of how much we value the festival. Not only have we changed the label, all our promotions and activations will be centered around the festival under the theme Our Beer, Our Festival. All our communications will reflect this theme. So consumers who purchase 6-packs at participating supermarkets will have a chance to win nightly festival tickets. Persons also stand a chance to win tickets by taking part in our social media campaign, Our Beer, Our Food. So more details is available on our Kubuli Facebook page. So just like you, we are very excited that our fest is back and we are ready. Cold Kubuli beers are waiting, so we are looking for the patrons and everyone to enjoy Kubuli beer. It's by so doing that we are able to stand with the festival year after year after year, no matter what we go through. Okay, so thank you very much. At this time, I just want to take the opportunity to present, you will be the very first persons to be handling this, apart from me. So you will be the very first one to have it on the market. So we wish to present to Mr. Douglas and Ms. Charles. And Elvis. So Elvis will say something on behalf of Belfast. We just want to make the presentation to you before. And
Kubuli music fest, Kubuli rhythm vibes. Yes, yes, yes. Our fest is back and Kubuli is ready. Are you? Cold ones are waiting. Kubuli, the official beer of Fets island-wide and the proud sponsor of Dominica's World Creole Music. Music Festival. Na bienu festival nu. Enjoy Kubuli responsibly.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Protocol has already been said. The ministers, the media, DFC officials, and of course, other partners in the house. Not much to say because our focus today was mainly on the launching of our new label. However, I just want to remind you that Belfast Estate Limited is now the distributor of Kubuli, so hence the reason you're seeing my name Belfast/Kubuli. So some people still view me as only the Kubuli man. No, I am Bel Kub, right? Right. We just want to continue to ask people out there listening to us in Dominica, around the world, if you have not made up your mind, well, today should be the day that you're making up your mind to come to Dominica after you have heard all what you have heard today. And we want to, of course, be prepared to welcome you when you get to Dominica. There are loads of activity that we are planning around the festival. Fringe events. We also have stuff that we are planning that you may see us at the different port of entries, welcoming persons, loads of activities that we are planning ourselves on our end, but everything is surrounded around the Creole Festival theme. That's what we are doing this year. And we have activities that you will always hear. It's our beer, it's our festival. It's our festival, it's our beer. And one thing I want to say now, after so many years of the festival, is that the festival should be owned by Dominicans. The festival should not be a DFC thing. It should be Dominica's own. And each and every one of us can play our part. At Belfast Estate, we are definitely doing that, playing our part. And when people come to Dominica and they walk around the place, every one of us is responsible for making their stay welcome and making them feel comfortable and to enjoy the festival. It's one of the things that I want to send up. Again, Belfast Estate Limited, your BB rum, your Soca rum, your Red Cap rum, your Punch, boy, I must say, I had a few calls this morning about that punch, and I know, look around the place, you'll be seeing your Belfast lime punch around the place. We also have the cast rum that is the base of most of our bush rum around. I heard about the bush rum a little earlier on. So we have the cast rum for that, so you can check us out. We have our Guinness to make your little shoulder as well. Don't forget, you're working, and from work, you're going straight to the festival. You need a little something to boost you up. So don't forget your shoulder. If all that is said, I think my boss wants to say something. No, I thought that's what you were indicating, sir. If all that said, we just want to welcome again everyone that will be visiting the country. Welcome, and when you come to Dominica, do look for Belfast Estate around the country. And of course, we will make you feel welcome. And we hope that you will enjoy your stay. We wish the Creole Festival great success this year and the many years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Belkoob, for that. That's the new name, Belkoob. But you cannot forget Still Donkey to add to your, because we were in Dubla at the hotspot last week, and that was the drink of the night, the Still Donkey. And I think my events assistant, Mr. Kerwin John Baptist, can tell us a lot more of the Still Donkey when he comes up now to give us some information on our hotspots and our duivets that we have been having and we continue to have. So Mr. Kerwin John Baptist, please feel free to come in. You can explain some more about the Still Donkey while you come on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samantha, for putting me on the spot. We did have fun with that Still Donkey. So good day to everyone listening and everyone here. We are here to talk more about the festival, and I am here for the hype, the festival hype. And as we are building the hype, our hotspot and duvet has become one of the main pillars in the festival calendar. And we have had over 30 tickets given out already for the festival from persons who have spun the wheel at our hotspots. This week, our hotspots continue with Tulips in Portsmouth. That is October 1st, this Saturday, Tulip in Portsmouth. On the 8th of October, we'll be going to Marigot at Last Flight Bar. And on the 15th of October, we'll be at Saint-Sauveur at Ashel Bar and Grill. And then we'll close up on the 22nd of October at Gabo's Bar in La Plaine. The hotspot is a vibe. It's the times. It's everything, really, that helps you get in the zone of the festival. It's there to win. It's there for chill. And we usually have our sponsors there. So you get a lot. You get a lot to experience in just one night. From there, we actually now starting up our duivets, our duvet band splash. I know that a lot of persons look forward to the duivets. And usually it happens on the Bayfront. This year, we have 3 locations. So the first duvet will be this Friday, September 30th, 5:30 at La Promenade, featuring Compa and Cadas. That will be the first night. That will be the theme of the night. So La Promenade will be Cadas and Compa, September 30th from 5:30. Also, on the 7th of October, that is the Friday after, reggae and dancehall also on La Promenade. Then we're moving all the way to the north to Purple Turtle Beach in Portsmouth, where we're going to be celebrating the Afro Zouk Caribbean. So that is October 14th, 5:30 on the beach in Portsmouth. Then we're coming back to the city because it's just rounding up the festival in the city. And we'll be on the Bayfront for Bouillon and Soca. That'll be on the 21st of October, 5:30. A lot of persons who are coming to the duivets, you will be able to see a lot of acts. Just to name a few, we have our Sankofa dancers, Cicero singers, the Africulture still walkers. We have DJs like Danger Dane, DJ Cut, DJ Slim, DJ Shy Star, DJ Snow, DJ Unstoppable Shacks, just to name a few. And then some of the main bands that you'll get to see is D-Rush, which is one of our Caras bands, Colton T, Mari Pascal and the Melanin Band, and also you should be able to Swinging Stars. So these are a few bands that you will see throughout the entire Duiville lineup. So just remember that this Friday will be on La Promenade from 5:30 and we'll be featuring Caras and Compa this Friday. Next, as we're talking about the hype and events, we do have a lot of fringe events. I know you guys have seen the calendar for October, and a lot of persons are wondering, how am I going to survive October? I guess with a little, what's the name? Still Donkey and what's it? Belco. And all our other sponsors like Pirates and so on. This is how you will survive. Just taking in the local rums and liquors that we have. And just to bring in another fringe event that we're going to have, we have Miss Tasha Pielty, Cultural Officer at the Cultural Division, who will speak a little bit more about an event coming up.
Good morning to everybody. Good morning. After all that hype from the minister and from everybody who has spoken thus far, come on, none of you can be sleeping, because if I had decided not to go to World Crime Music Festival, after this morning, I am definitely not missing the World Crime Music Festival and that new event that you guys are going to be having at the T Village. Me say plenty words to remember. But I'm here today on behalf of the Cultural Division just to say a few words on what's going to be happening with us for the next couple of days or week, next week coming. We at the Cultural Division are always so enthusiastic about the independent season and eager to let the public know what is going on throughout. Starting next Monday, we'll be recognizing History Week under the theme Herbal Traditions. That is from October 3rd to October 7th, island-wide. Now, just to give a little insight on herbal traditions or our History Week, guys, all of us in Dominica, we know we like our little bush tea, our little boaden, bay leaf, you name it. There's so many different bushes that we drink, our teas and so on. So this week, or next week, starting from Monday, we'll be encouraging people to take more of an appreciation of our bush tea and our herbal traditions. Even like if you have a little cut, your grandmother puts a little something on it for you don't know what it is, but it's some bush tea maybe had concocted a long time ago and our ancestors used it to cure our wounds. So, herbal traditions, we're just going to be pushing that from Monday next week until the 7th of October. Furthermore, we close off this weekend coming with our very first district festival for the season. The Southeastern District, in collaboration with the Eastern District, will be showcasing some of the cultural groups and their skills. That's October 2nd at the Monjon Primary School from 4 p.m. There will be many other cultural traditions, in the arts displayed, such as mouth organ, bamboo flute, quadrille, flirtation, like we saw for the opening. Thank God we still have our young people interested in all these different dances. So you can come on down on Sunday to see the Southeastern and Eastern cultural groups in full swing. We have the Mazouk, the Sotis, the Heel and Toe, Ballet, Conte, Creative Dance, Creole songs, Jimping, and so on. Therefore, we would like to continue to encourage all the communities from these two districts, as well as the general Dominican public, to come out to support the groups and embrace our culture. So that's this Sunday, October 2nd from 4 p.m. at the Monjon Primary School. We'll have our very first district festival, and look out for the rest of the festivals coming up from next week. Don't forget Herbal Traditions from Monday, the 3rd of October to the 7th. Drink your bush tea. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Tasha, for that. And I can't wait for when we're going to have the ministers competition. So ministry competition. So, every ministry will have a cultural group, competing. Right now, I would like to call on Mr. Danger Dean, DJ Danger Dean, speak on this event.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dane Smalling. I'm publicly known as Danger Dane. I'm of Danger Entertainment. And I just want to tell everyone about my event that I have coming up, one of the fringe events for the Independence season, of course, and that is Independence Gopwell. That is the name of the event, right? And this is our 3rd edition, and everybody wondering why the word Gopwell is being used for our event. But I'm born Jamaican, and that's one of the first words that I always start when I get here. Yeah, I was listening to some love song and someone like, Mr. Have a Gopwell, man. Like, what was that? So I'm born Jamaican, but Dominican by choice, of course. And this event is something special to me because it also marks 14 years of being in Dominica. Yep, that's what it is for me. So I came here 2008, which was reunion year. So during the Independence season with Sean Paul. So that was it for me. So I'm also a booking agent. Just want to let everyone know that I'm also one of the booking agents for the Royal Creole Music Festival. So when you see me right through the season taking the pressure and the fire, like why they don't book that person, why they don't book that person, why the lineup not coming out, I understand why. So sometimes we just have to know. Yes, but Independence Gopwell is one of the big things for the season. And I say that is where the scene be. Independence Gopwell. And that's on the 27th. That's the Thursday before we start the big thing, which is World Creole Music Festival. I'm very excited about this year because this festival is going to be the biggest one. So therefore, I'll have more people coming in to Dominica to attend my event. My event, we have TJ, dancehall artist from Jamaica. We have Colton T, who represented the other day in Jamaica. We have Triple K, we have Ridge, we have Lapo Cabwit, we have all of that on this one event. And I can also boast one specific thing. I, Danger Dane of Danger Entertainment, as the cheapest event for the entire Independence season. I can say that. The cheapest event for the Independence season, fringe event for the Independence season, being held by me because I understand the economy and I'm more of a street person in terms of I understand the basic man and the basic needs and of course what your pocket can stretch or far your pocket can stretch. So therefore my event is only $50 advance. VIP is $250. VIP is all inclusive. Tooth bagay. Everything. Everything. Everything you can think of in the VIP, we got it there. All right. So I just want to big up all my sponsors, of course. Without them, it would be impossible. And of course, Discover Dominica for giving me the opportunity to market this on their platform. You can get the tickets right now. Tickets are on sale. Deepex, Bullseye Pharmacy in town and in Portsmouth, Nail Hive in Portsmouth. And of course, Sutton Place Hotel just right there. They're also one of my sponsors, so I must give thanks to that because accommodation during that time, it's very tight and they made accommodation for me before I even told them that I was doing something. So I want to say special thanks to Sutton Place Hotel for that. So that's it. Independence Gopwell, October the 27th, you cannot afford to miss it. This is the one you cannot afford to miss. This is where the scene be and it's being held at the place we renamed it Gopwell City. Gopwell City is right there in Jimit. That's right there at the Passions restaurant. You cannot miss it right there on the highway. You cannot miss it on Jimit Highway. But we rename it Gopwell City because we are going to transform that entire platform and it's going to be renamed Gopwell City for the night. So that is where the scene be, Gopwell City. We will also have free shuttle rides. Free, yes, you heard it right. Once you have your ticket, you will get a free shuttle ride from Roseau to Gopwell City. Right? We're going to have a few buses doing that. So once you have a ticket booked already for Gopwell City, for Independence Gopwell, you'll get a free shuttle ride. So thank you very much. My name is Dane, and thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Dane, for that. And the experience sounds amazing. I mean, just hearing the free shuttle ride, that alone is a push already for the event. Right now, we'll call on Miss Hegana Dorival for her event, Jazz in the City.
Good morning. Protocol is already established.
I am Hegana Dorival, event coordinator of Jazz in the City. You might know me as your favorite dance teacher, but today I'm dancing with different pair of shoes. What is Jazz in the City, you may ask? Almost every weekend we have parties, fetes, and the like in Dominica, catering to only a percentage of our populace. Our objective is to meet the entertainment needs of the persons who enjoy good, soulful music. The people who appreciate seeing Jared Jajak, Juicy Pavola, or Ranger Man playing various instruments in a not so loud and jarring setting. But we have a larger vision and want to cater to you, all those who want to meet up, socialize, and have a few drinks or conversations whilst listening to some of our favorite and locally acclaimed singers and performers. Performers like Mari Pascal, hi cousins, Desi, that you know as an upcoming reggae artist, Shalina Soka, who performed as one of the Femme 4 at the return of our Jazz and Creole, Lily Octave, our special Lily, and Dajel, who wowed us last night, all in a live music atmosphere with amazing company. This is Jazz in the City. And who says good things have to come to an end? When it's nice, you do it always. Jazz shouldn't end during Jazz and Creole in May. Jazz should be every day. You know, Dominica is already rich as nature isle of the Caribbean, but when it comes to talent, we take it to another level. Just like new leaves sprung from trees after our recent hurricane, so does new talent in Dominica every day. And we want to enjoy it and not miss it. Every Tuesday night, 7 to 11 p.m., right after work, it's a date. This is your official invitation to pull up and unwind at Jazz in the City for the week. A lot of people might not know this, but we first introduced Jazz in the City in 2018. We then realized the crave for easy listening music was immense. Due to circumstances beyond our control, this was followed by a long hiatus. Now, with the help of our main sponsor, Raffles Express and Katai Restaurant and Bar, we are back, and hopefully, so are you. When I first brought the idea to Mr. Bella, the proprietor of Katai, he was very welcoming and accommodating. He quickly became a fan of the idea, and so Katai Restaurant and Bar became the home of Jazz in the City. With its ideal location, great ambience, and wide variety of food and drinks on the menu. Every Tuesday night at Katai is transformed. You got to be there next week. You can't afford to miss it. There are cocktail tables which encourage crowd participation and conversing amongst friends, and few dinner tables are available upon advance reservations, where patrons can dine whilst enjoying the artist of the night. Anna Rafful, proprietor of Raffles Express, the older sister of our very own, though late, Nelly Starr, knew firsthand how difficult it was for her sister to showcase her talent. She saw that Jazz in the City as an avenue for artists to take the stage weekly and push their craft. With her solid commitment to this event, Jazz in the City has become a household name, and now everybody talks about it, as they should. In less than a month, we have moved from inviting artists to have budding and established artists reaching out to us just to be given the opportunity to have a stage of their own at Jazz in the City. Anna Rafful has adopted Jazz in the City and wants this to become a place where artists are celebrated, and we want to do so too. So would Nelly Starr, may her soul rest in peace. Now that our independent season is open, we would like to present to the public Jazz Fusion in the City. The name is altered to incorporate part of our culture. We have devised a very packed and diverse itinerary. Sit tight and mark your calendars. Let me tell you what we have in store. Are you ready? October 4th, we open the month with jazz dynamic duo Joyce Stout and Julie Martin. We also have on this night our very own Platinum Grammy Award writer, Miss Lyric J. October 11th, the Bouyon Queen, Carlin XP, will bring us some Bouyon jazz. We also have jazz singer Hannah Francis, and that's Dane's artist, from England, but before she leaves for tour, so she will be with us on the 11th. October 18th, the beautiful lady who brought us Dudumwe, Maxine Aline, will entice you. Our ever-talented ranger man from the First Serenade Band on the sax will soothe us. October 25th, the Princess of Song, Michaela Henderson, and her acoustic band will take the stage. And for our French visitors, you'd be happy to know that Kikora and her band from Guadeloupe will be here as well. November 1st, we will close off Jazz Fusion in the City season with our Cameroon cousin, again, hi cousins, as she puts Jazz in the City on your bucket list. There's so much in store for Jazz in the City. We are ecstatic that our sponsors, Raffle Express, Joyful Anointed Helpers Ambulance Services, and Katai and Bar are making this happen. And before I end, I want to acknowledge our sponsor of Jazz Fusion in the City, Joyful Anointed Ambulance Services. They too saw the vision of Jazz in the City and came on board without hesitation. To Ardent Sounds and Lights, thanks for ensuring that the sound at Jazz in the City is crisp and clear every single Tuesday night. I also want to invite you to be part of the Jazz in the City movement, which is a turning point for Dominica's entertainment industry. As an event that has never been done before, we've consistently provided a platform to island-wide artists and helped generate revenue. So come on board. Whether you want to sponsor an artist, sponsor a night, sponsor a live stream, this event is the perfect platform for you to contribute to a meaningful way to our island's cultural portfolio, while also getting your business out there. You can contact me at 616-7842 after the press conference or anytime throughout. Finally, Kerwin John Baptist and the DFC team, you guys are doing an amazing job. Can we just put our hands together for them? You've provided us with a great lineup for local and international artists for 3 nights of pulsating rhythms. And I'm honored that Jazz in the City is part of the calendar of events for this year's Creole season. To you, the listening public and the diaspora, keep up to date with Jazz in the City by following us on social media at Jazz in the City Dominica. And like the socialites say, when you see our Facebook page, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, wow, thank you very much to our partners, our fringe partners, and of course to the Cultural Division through Tasha Peltier coming to grace us this morning at our press conference, giving and sharing a lot more information about the activities. As we continue promoting these activities, we also want persons to keep Dominica clean and green as we go through all these numerous activities and, of course, the World Creole Music Festival. We really want to, at this juncture, really signal out all our sponsors. Of course, our presenting sponsors, the Government of Dominica and the Discover Dominica Authority. Our major sponsor, our headline sponsor, the big telecommunications company, Digicel, for coming on board in a very big and special way this year. Silver sponsors, Tropical Shipping and Kulubri Ridge. Our bronze sponsors, National Bank of Dominica, RCI Guadeloupe and Martinique. Corporate sponsors, Tranquility Beach, Belfast Estates Kubuli, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, DBS Radio, The Wave, Spectac TV and Tras, Express the Zil. Our business sponsors, Wandy's, The Nook, Pirates Limited, Caribbean, ABS Antigua, Hot 93, Gem Radio, Phillipsburg Broadcasting, Q95, Multinet Solutions Inc., and of course special mention of Dowasco, Domlec, The Sun, The Chronicle, Kyrie FM, CNC3, and the Trinidad Express. Of course, as we continue to plan for the World Creole Music Festival, we have another very significant event working on at the DFC, and that is Dominica's Carnival, the real mass. we know part of the real mass celebrations is pageantry. And at this time, we want to put a special call to persons, to young ladies who are potential contestants for this Miss Dominica 2023. And we want to put that special call out to these young ladies who are interested to visit the DFC's office or the DFC website at dominicafestivals.com to register today. Of course, we are quite excited. Myself, as being a past queen, I'm quite excited to see the young ladies coming forward to make that contribution for Mass Dominic, make that contribution to the real Mass. So we look forward to that. Of course, persons, the signal is on. Mass Dominic will be on, and we're looking forward to the young ladies participating. Again, we want to thank you this morning for coming forward to the press conference, and we look forward to seeing you next week, Wednesday, at our World Creole Music Festival Updates press conference. Again, thank you and good day.
or visit the Dominica Festival Committee's website or Facebook page. Come on, sign up. Who wouldn't want a crown? Are you the next Miss Dominica? Interested young women between 18 to 25 years are invited to register for the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant. Come and be a part of this legacy, a celebration of women showcasing their talent, intelligence, and charisma. Unlock your hidden potential. For more information, call 767-225-8221 or visit the Dominica Festival Committee's website or Facebook page. Come on, sign up. Who wouldn't want a crown?
Reunite at Dominica's World Creole Music Festival, October 28 to 30, 2022 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium in Rosso, Dominica. Night 1, Friday, October 28 will include Shensia, Kess, First Serenade, Cadillac and Veggie, Sizzla, TK International, Carlin XB. On night 2, Saturday, October 29, Burna Boy, Jocelyn Bereau, Dexter Daps, Omale, Asa Bantan, Ecstasy, Colton T, Original WCK. Bringing down the curtains on Sunday, 30th October. Patrice Roberts, Midnight Groovers, Shia Lake, M4C, Signal Band, Christopher Martin, Admiral T, Rio. Visit DominicaFestivals.com for more information. The World Creole Music Festival. 3 nights of pulsating rhythms is on.
Yeah. Você voyez monter, ça c'est qu'il nous pas oublié.